Alright, well, we're scouting a piece of property. This is really our first spring hunting it, and we're trying to figure it out. It's a property that's a swamp, basically. It floods really bad when we get a lot of rain, which pushes these birds to different areas of the farm. So we've had a decent amount of rain already this spring and late winter, so I've kind of seen these birds move quite a bit. We were slipping in to go listen to a group that was a bit further, and one gobbled right here, so hopefully we didn't spook him. We're going to try to see where he flies down to. And then I got a couple trail cameras I want to check, so... Well, the scouting's working out. We're figuring out exactly what these suckers are doing, but just had some coons fighting over here, and like 2 or 3 longbeards just shot gobbled, so, and they're probably 80 yards or closer, so. I just hope we don't get spotted. Jake's got blue jeans on. Got our white faces, but there's a big river here. I think they're just on the other side, so we're just gonna sit tight. Hopefully we'll get away with it. an eventful morning. The birds weren't talking much. We weren't even sure they were roosted where we anticipated, but there was a few different groups spread out here. And sure enough, after they pitched down, we kept hearing a hen getting closer and closer and closer. And the group of them, I think there was 2 longbeards, 3 jakes, a handful of hens. They stay on the other side of this big river, and we just kind of crouched down, and they slipped right past us. But as you saw, there was a hen all by herself. I don't know if she has a nest already or why she wasn't with the group, but she kind of spotted us and got super intrigued and just hung around at I think she probably got to 6 yards at one point. So that was kind of cool, but our knees are hurting because we were all crouched up trying to avoid being seen. We're just kind of in our street clothes, so all in all, though, it was a good morning. I think we got another piece to the puzzle as far as killing one of those longbeards early. So I'm going to hit up a couple other spots, just drive around. It's a beautiful morning. See if we can't locate a few more birds. Well, it's another early one, 5 o'clock on the nose, and I'm headed to meet Jake. It's a Monday, so we both got to go to work, but it's turkey season, so pretty much throw everything out the window and go as much as we can. So heading to a property that holds a lot of birds, but also gets hunted. I had some trail cameras in there, and there had been a group of 2 longbeards, 3 jakes, and 2 hens showing up almost daily up until yesterday, which was the second day of the season. So we're still gonna slip in there. I didn't get anything roosted last night, but I gotta think they're close, if not in the same spot. So we'll give her a go this morning and see what happens. The other one's still there. It's gonna beat him up. Still standing right back there, doesn't know what to do. He's fucking it out of there now. What a morning! Yes! Jake and I slipped in before work. Jake and I slipped in right under this whole group of birds. 2 longbeards, I think 4 jakes, 5 hens maybe. And they were pitching across the river like feet away from us. And I don't know how much of it Jake got, but there was longbeards over here gobbling, and all of a sudden 2 come flying across, and we thought it was them. So I'm clicking my safety off, getting on them. They land, I could tell they're jakes. About that time, Jake, my brother, said, "No, I can see the longbeards running right at us." So they came running because the whole flock flew behind us, which worked out perfect. And they came right along the edge of the river there, and I dumped one of them. So we got to get across this river to go get him, but his buddy was still pretty calm, so... Man, I love that stuff. Love it. Love it. Cheers. Thank you, Lord. Man. I love this stuff. Love this stuff.
Can't beat it before work either. It's only 6:30.
This is why you get up and go, man. Yesterday, the birds were acting weird. I think it had a little bit to do with the weather. Everyone I talked to, Facebook forums, group chats, everyone said, man, they just acted weird today. And I thought, you know what? If they acted weird yesterday, they got a lot to make up for. And they sure did. They were hammering. Jake looked over at me at about 5:45 and said, about 15 minutes, we should start hearing them. I said, yeah. Yesterday they were a little bit after 6. And 2 minutes later, they started gobbling, and they never stopped. Gobbling all the way in. Yes! That was good for me because I've missed 2 already this season in Kentucky. It's about 40 degrees this morning, so instead of crossing the river that's very deep and getting soaked, we're just gonna go around. Call us sissies, but we both gotta go to work and I really don't feel like getting wet.
Good, dude.
Probably my biggest bird. Sucker's heavy. Any chance you could come get him? Well, as you saw, got him back across the river here, and unfortunately, since we couldn't get over there and pick him up right away, with how wet the ground is and everything, he did some flopping and tore up his feathers a little bit. But still, I'm super stoked to get one on the ground in Ohio. Started off the season in Kentucky, had a couple of misses, finally ended up getting one. Coming here, was stoked to get Jake one on opening day. Here we are, just the third day of the season. Jake and I slipped into a spot that we knew had a lot of birds. I've been running trail cameras here actually, and sure enough, we had an awesome hunt, as you saw. So pretty stoked about this one. I don't know why we keep getting blessed with these awesome hunts and these awesome experiences, but just so grateful, so thankful, and can't wait to do it again. So we got to rush though and get to work now because we have real jobs and this is just for fun. So we'll see you guys on the next one.